Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to film somewhat of a get ready with me. I'm obviously spending a ton of time at home and I don't feel the need to put on makeup, but I still like to do something in the morning to make me feel a little bit better. So this is going to be, I'm trying to think what I'm going to title this. It's going to be like a no makeup look or how to look better without makeup. I think that's what it's gonna be called. This is what we are starting with. My skin isn't terrible right now, but it's also not great. I am on month 3 of my birth control pills. If you guys wanna see my first month review, I will link it somewhere around here. But I went on this pill for PCOS symptoms, and the main thing it's supposed to help with is your skin. For me, it's honestly just made it worse. This is definitely better than month 1. I don't know, when I'm done this pack, I don't know if I'm gonna continue. I've also been having hot flashes at night, or like night sweats, and those are not going away, so just a mini update on that. First thing I'm gonna do is exfoliate my skin. I'm actually gonna use a face mask. I've showed this a couple times already because it's my favorite right now. Actually, let's go into the bathroom and I'll show you. This is the face mask I'm gonna use. I've definitely showed this a few times in recent videos. You can get this at Sephora, but I found it on Amazon for $20 cheaper, and I did contact Peter Thomas Roth, like the company, directly to make sure that it was a legit seller, and they said that it was. So I'm just gonna pull my hair back, I'm gonna apply this. Leave on for 3 to 7 minutes. I definitely leave it on longer, maybe. I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know how this would be for sensitive skin. Like, I definitely don't have any reaction to this mask, but it is an exfoliant. It has alpha hydroxy acid in it. It also has aluminum oxide crystals. So that's like the physical exfoliating aspect. I'm using this mask because I do have a couple little dry patches. It just helps get rid of any dead skin and your skin will look brighter and healthier. Definitely a good first step. You could use like a super hydrating mask as well if that works better for your skin. I'm also going to exfoliate my lips. I'm using the Sugar Plum Fairy lip scrub from Lush. If you don't have a lip scrub, you can easily make one with sugar and mixing it with some oil like olive oil, coconut oil, or you can just use a toothbrush and scrub your lips with that. It also works pretty good, but I've got this stuff on hand, so I'm gonna use it. It's literally just like falling all over the place. I highly recommend scrubbing your lips. It makes them feel smooth, but it also brings blood to them and it has more color. They also look more plump and luscious. I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes and then we're gonna wash this off. Oh, hello there. What you doing?
Hello. Good morning. Hi. Thanks.
Now we're feeling super fresh. I also apologize for the sound in here. There is a fan you cannot shut off and it is super irritating when filming, but what can you do? I'm gonna apply a little bit of this moisturizer. And then if you find that you're puffy in the morning, using a facial roller is really nice. Honestly, I don't notice a huge difference when I use this, but it just feels nice. I also have eye patches that I keep in the fridge, and I feel like those really help with like puffiness under the eyes. I also have this gua sha, and you can kind of like contour your face almost. I feel like I can notice a bit of a difference when I do this, but if you want to do this really good, I would recommend putting oil on your face, and then there's a lot of videos online that show you like different techniques and stuff. I'm applying the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. If you guys don't already have this, I definitely recommend it. It's super good lip moisturizer. It says it's a lip sleeping mask, but you can use it whenever. I pretty much always use it during the day. It's super hydrating and it also makes your lips look really glossy. This next step is gonna look a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna be putting self tanner on. It's gonna look extreme at first. My face is always paler than my body, and I feel like a lot of people have this situation going on. Tanner also helps even out your skin tone, and I feel like when you have color in your face, it just looks healthier and more glowy. So this is a very key step. I'm using the Luna Bronze Tanning Mousse. Literally last time I did this, I looked at my face after and I was like, what have I done? I actually have a tanner that's specifically made for your face. It still looks a little crazy at first, but not as bad as this. I'm gonna put a little bit on the neck too. I like how the undertone of this one is green. It definitely makes your face look like a little bit muddy at first, but it's not orange at all, which I really like. Gotta make sure you wash your hands. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of this moisturizer and just help blend out the neck so it doesn't look blotchy or like have a harsh line. So I'm gonna leave this on for about an hour or two, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I do. If you don't have that much time, I would definitely skip this step or use a tanning moisturizer that's meant for your face, because I feel like it doesn't look like this at first. But I do like to use, oh my gosh, my hands are still, let me situate this. But I do find when you use a body tanner on your face, it just lasts longer. So yeah, we're just gonna look crazy for a little bit, and then I'll show you what I do next. Another thing I almost forgot to mention, whitening your teeth is another thing you can do. I'm still drinking my coffee, so I'm not gonna do this right now, but a prime time to do this would be while you're waiting for the tanner to sink in. So yeah, I have a bunch of different whitening systems. These are just the Crest white strips. I do feel like these work really good and they're easy to use. So I'll probably pop this on after I'm done my coffee. I'm pretty sure it's been about an hour, so we're just gonna go ahead with next steps. Another thing I like to do if I'm not gonna be wearing makeup, I wanna make sure that my hair is looking decent. I'm not really doing any heat styling with it right now, so my go-to look is just smoothing it back into a low bun. I'm just gonna brush it out. And then I always use these hair elastics because they don't damage your hair. Sometimes I'll also use a scrunchie, but I feel like I've lost all of my scrunchies. I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror, so I really cannot see what I'm doing. But just gather it at the base of your neck and then wrap it around itself. Super easy. I think that looks okay from what I can see. So now I'm gonna take the tanner off my face, and I'm actually gonna use a face wipe. I don't normally use these for cleansing my face, but I like the way a wipe removes the tanner. I feel like it does a better job. I don't know. These ones also make your skin look nice. That's good. That is what came off. I'm gonna skip this step just because I don't have to do it right now. But if your eyebrows are a little bit crazy, using some tweezers. I also really like these mini face razors, especially for like in between my eyebrows or the upper lip. I even like to kind of hit my sideburns sometimes. Some people actually use this for their entire face just to get rid of peach fuzz. So with this step, you can totally decide if you want to incorporate a little bit of makeup or not. I'm gonna make a little bit of a concoction. Gonna take a little bit of SPF for when you might be looking outside the window. We do take the dogs out for walks though, so we'll be outside at some point. But this is just the Kiehl's SPF 50. This one is meant for your face. I'm gonna mix that in with a moisturizer. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. You could also use a moisturizer that has SPF in it. Also gonna use a little bit of these Glow Drops by Philosophy. So yeah, you could just do that. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of foundation. I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. The reason I'm doing this is because I am gonna go in with a little bit of concealer, and I feel like if you have zero product on your face, the concealer, like you can see where you've put it. And if I have a tiny bit of foundation on, it just blends better. I'm using my hands to apply this. It's not giving any coverage. Like you cannot tell that there's any makeup on. I'm also gonna curl my eyelashes since we're not gonna be putting any mascara on. I feel like you could get away with using a clear mascara and still say that that's no makeup. I was also thinking about using a clear gel for my eyebrows, but I think I'm just gonna use a brush. Got an eyebrow brush here, just gonna push all the hairs up. Now I'm gonna go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Café con Lish? I don't know, it's light 2.6. And I'm just gonna put it on all my blemishes and then using a sponge to blend it in. Obviously you can skip this step if you don't have any breakouts. So this is the final look. I feel like it's super subtle, but it looks quite a bit different in my opinion. I'm gonna try to do like a side by side. So I don't know if you can technically call this a no makeup look. I did incorporate a little bit of makeup, but again, if you don't have blemishes, you can totally skip the concealer, and then I think you're literally not wearing makeup. So that is kind of what I've been doing for these chill days at home. Just helps me feel more put together. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial. Let me know if you guys have any more requests. I do have a few more videos in the works, and then I'm kind of running out of ideas. So let me know what you guys want to see. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Links to all my social media are down below. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.